Karl? Oh, hey.
Karl had to deal with a couple of patients. He'll be back in a bit.
All right. What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for you.
I'm here because Karl wanted to report a theft.
Yep. And you're looking at the thief.
Give me all your gold, Fugglesworth, or I will feed you to my man-eating snail.
Oh, no, you won't, because I just took a secret magic potion, and now I am stronger than ever.
Shake him! On him! He got him! Yay!
Beggar.
Ah, beautiful. Oh, wasn't it good of Jimmy to let Daddy play with him?
Yeah, I can pencil you in for 3 p.m. Yeah. All right, thanks, Linda, and apologies again. Yeah, bye.
Is that another client?
Yeah, she wasn't happy. Karl didn't tell me, so I couldn't let them know he was sick.
When do you reckon he's going to be well enough to get back to work?
Oh, look, not for another day at least. I mean, I can cover him, just means I have to find a babysitter for Jimmy.
But you said you were going to help me with my science project tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Look, we can get cracking with it when I knock off from work, eh? Hey, you guys have got a regular babysitter you use, don't you?
Yeah. Could G-Dad look after me?
No, he's too busy.
Well, look, we can look after Jimmy. We're around tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'll pay you.
Don't be ridiculous. No, you'll be doing us a favour. Jimmy is so good with Nell.
Yeah, Mum. I don't want a babysitter.
Okay. All right, thank you. That's a big help.
I only got 2 packets and they were just for me. You know I've been in pain lately.
From coming off your bike?
Yeah.
Mate, I've seen your bike and it doesn't have a scratch on it.
I told you I hit some gravel on a blind corner. The bike ended up on the embankment. That's why it didn't cop any real damage, unlike me.
If it was so serious, why didn't you come here?
I was speeding at the time and I didn't want anything on record about the cause of my injuries.
Mate.
I can't risk losing my license when I work with cars for a living.
Okay, when did you steal the prescription pads?
I was over at Nate's place and I just took it on impulse. It was stupid.
Yeah, you can say that again. You know you can be charged with theft and obtaining drugs by false representation. Look, while you're here, why don't you get your injuries checked out?
So we're done?
No, we're not. Now, this accident, I need details. Date, place, witnesses.
Why? I've confessed. I'll be charged in the story.
But once I've investigated, the department can decide if and when you'll be formally charged. Now, where exactly did this accident take place?
You know what? I think we've worked hard enough already this morning.
We've only been at it for an hour.
Yeah, well, I think it's time we had a break. A nice long one leading into lunch, perhaps. I'll make a booking.
Are you wooing me during business hours?
I don't remember a clause in our agreement that pertains to when the said wooing should take place.
In public, Mr. Mann.
It's all right. It's quiet. Nobody will see.
Oh, hey, Naomi. Hi.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I was just leaving. I'll see you back at my place.
Yes. Well, I came here to talk about costumes for Paige 21st, but now I am much more interested in getting the goss. Does this mean you and Paul are finally happening?
Well, you know, after many false starts, I am happy to say that, yes, it is happening.
Tell me everything.
Okay, so what's up?
I need to talk to you about Tyler.
Haven't we already spoken about this?
No, this is different, okay?
Okay.
He stole Karl Kennedy's prescription pad for painkillers.
How do you know that?
Tyler confessed.
What, just off his own bat?
Yep.
How many prescriptions did he use?
2.
Well, I do know that he was in a lot of pain after he fell off his bike.
Do you honestly believe that he was in a bike accident?
Well, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I know that. And he's insisting that there were no witnesses.
Well, he was definitely injured.
Yeah, and he steals a prescription pad instead of going to see a doctor.
We all know that Tyler makes stupid decisions and he doesn't think about the consequences.
I just wish he would come to me for help.
Well, your approval means a lot to him, so I'm not surprised he kept this from you.
Which leads me to wonder what else he is keeping from me. Look, I'm worried about him. Maybe I should ring Stubbsy and see if I can get an insight into Tyler's work life.
Like I said last week, he's not going to thank you for getting involved in his job.
Yeah, but this is different, okay? This isn't because of professional reasons. This is personal.
Okay, well, I worked with Tyler, so I can tell you what you need to know.
Okay, look, I know that you don't have Stubbsy's number, but do you at least know his full name?
No, I don't.
All right, looks like I'm going to have to track him down myself.
Imagine if you had to eat all of those ice creams to get the sticks.
Yeah, I'll be up for that challenge.
Me too.
Jimmy, what's all this? I thought I told you we'd start your project tonight.
Oh, I thought we'd make some headway today. Well, at least while Nell's asleep. It'll give us something more to do.
Right.
Yeah, and then you can tell me how it's looking when you come home tonight.
Oh, wow. You're a lucky boy, aren't you? Having Toadie and Sonya happy like this. Well, best behaviour today, and I'll try and make it home for lunch.
Cool. Bye, Mum.
Thank you guys again.
Will you stop that, please?
Any trouble at all, just call me.
Okay. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, so the aim of this is to build a bridge completely out of ice pole sticks, yes?
Yes, and the strongest bridge in the class gets put on display.
Cool.
Oh, I printed out these instructions online.
What, so you're going off a plan? Isn't that cheating or...?
Not when it has to go on display, am I right, my man?
Oh, hey. What's going on? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll check. Jared, Mark just wants to meet up for a chat. Are you right if I head out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's all good. I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.
So then, all right?
Yeah, no. I mean, he sounded a bit down. All right, I'm gonna go. And look, don't get too far without me. Well, has Tyler ever done anything like this before?
Well, he was always getting up to mischief in Port Lincoln, but nothing illegal. Which is why I wanted to talk to you about that bloke you saw him arguing with outside the garage a couple of weeks ago.
What, you think he has something to do with this?
Well, it couldn't hurt following it up.
Yeah, well, I just don't think I could tell you any more than I already have. I didn't hear what they were arguing about.
Do you think you could ID the guy?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he was pretty distinctive looking. He had a bald head, tattoos.
No, so that helps. Could you possibly come down to the station, take a look at some mugshots?
Yeah, of course. But, I mean, you're assuming that this guy has a record.
Yeah, I know it's a bit of a leap, but, you know, it'd really put my mind at ease if we could rule it out.
But rule out what? What exactly do you think's going on?
I have no idea, which scares me. I know that Tyler isn't telling me the full truth. He doesn't trust me.
Well, I'm sure it's not that. It's just you guys have been estranged for so long.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't been there for him. But if I can figure out what's going on, well, maybe I can be there for him now.
Ta-da! Huh? It's my demure look.
Right, I'd love to see how much fabric makes up your vixen look.
Too much skin?
Just a little. It's a lunch date. Why don't you wear just some jeans and a nice top?
Yeah, I guess. And then it looks like I haven't thought about it too much.
You're not nervous, are you?
Maybe.
Why? It's a done deal. Paul likes you.
Oh, it's just been so on and off with the two of us, and with Paul, it feels different. It's like he actually respects me or something.
How dare he?
I'm not used to it, all right? Not after the sushi train of losers I've been out with in the past.
Brennan was nice, wasn't he?
That's true. Brennan was very nice, and actually the closest thing I've come to a normal relationship. No, I'm talking about all the things I put up with Charles.
Your boss?
You know, one time, he invited me on this golf retreat, right? So I packed a whole suitcase of sexy lingerie, and then his son turned up. I had to pretend I was his caddy. I had to spend the whole weekend polishing his 9-iron.
I really hope that's a golfing term. But what did you expect? He was married.
I know, look, I know. Okay, wedding ring means family commitments. But the thing is, Charles was just as committed to everything else in his life, all right? His career, his friends at the golf club, his fitness regime. And little old me was just stuck at the bottom of that list. Imogen, I was his assistant. I wrote the damn list.
Well, you deserve so much more than that.
Yes, I do. No more playing second fiddle for me. With Paul, it's going to be different. I'm going to be first violin.
Yeah, I reckon getting this thing complete before Sonya gets back may be a bit ambitious. Sorry, mate, I've got to take this as a work thing. Steve, hi. Yes, have you read through those divorce documents yet? Well, that's why I suggested that you should read through them earlier on in the week.
Toadie, this isn't working.
Yeah, you're going to have to get an independent valuation done.
Oh, no.
Steve, can I call you back?
I got your message. What was so urgent?
Come here. Mark's been asking questions
What kind of questions?
about the bike accident and the prescription pad.
Don't worry, I didn't tell him you're involved.
Brennan knows that something's up, and he's determined to find out what. And when he does, he's going to know about my involvement and Bailey's. If Bailey gets a record.
Hey, I've only confessed to one crime, which Mark has no way of linking back to D'Amato, if we both stick to the bike accident story.
Which he doesn't believe. You know your brother. He's not going to stop digging around until he gets his answers.
You look gorgeous, as always.
Oh, this old thing, I just threw it on, didn't even think about it that much. And oh, are we staying in for lunch?
No, I've already booked us a table at that new tapas bar on the river. But I thought we could enjoy a little amuse-bouche beforehand. And for the lady, how's my wooing doing so far?
So far, so good.
Hey,
Hey!
have you ever a 12mm socket I can borrow? I think I left mine on a job.
Yeah, sure, it's just in there.
Hey, you've made some headway on this thing. When I came by the other day, it was in like 100 pieces.
Yeah, I'm pretty speedy with the rebuild. It was one of my hobbies when I was young. Made my first one with Mark.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know, family had an old runabout, little Datsun 120Y. Dad thought it was on its last legs, but Mark reckoned we could rebuild the engine, give it a couple more years.
So did you?
Yeah, well, no thanks to Mark. Halfway through the job, he just took off and joined the force.
So you finished on your own. Nice one. I hope you rubbed that in his face when he came to visit.
Actually, I wanted to impress him by finishing it before he came back for Christmas. But, he never came back.
Yeah, well, family can disappoint you like that.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if it's even worth the effort.
Yeah, I used to think that about Paul. Look, he deserted me when I was a kid, and it was really hard to forget that. But, I don't know. You know what some people say, because they're family, you should just try and forgive them. Anyway, I'll get this back to you this hour.
Sure.
I'm sorry, none of these guys look familiar. Then that's him. That's the guy.
What, you're sure this is the guy that was hassling Tyler?
Yep.
You're 100% sure?
I'm 100%. Do you know him?
It's Michael Caluzzi. He works for D'Amato.
D'Amato. Is that the guy you've been investigating?
Yeah, we arrested him at the container yard sting, but he got bailed and took off overseas. Though I reckon guys like this are still running the operations.
But why would someone like that be hassling Tyler?
I reckon I've got a fair idea.
Glue the smaller pieces together to create the main support. I did that.
Yeah, look, Steve, I understand your frustration. I really, really do. But, you know what? Now really just isn't a good time. Okay, you know what? Actually, just hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a work call. Thank you.
What happened here?
I dropped the glue on the carpet here.
Oh, we probably should have put paper down, hey?
Yeah. Oh. Maybe I need something stronger, like super glue. This isn't holding up.
Yeah?
Or maybe I read the instructions wrong. Could you take a look at it?
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, wait, I'll just get Nell up and then I'll help you.
You know, this restaurant got a really good write-up in the weekend papers.
Oh.
And I believe the wine list is supposed to be pretty excellent, too.
Well, we might have to put a limit on your drinking if we want to have a productive afternoon.
Well, let's just see how lunch goes, shall we? You know, perhaps work may have to be cleared from the agenda. I booked a car. I don't know where it is.
Oh, it shouldn't be far.
Oh.
Who's that?
Jimmy, he wants me to go around and help him with a project.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah, well, you know, this is the first time he's actually reached out to me. No, you know what? I'll ring him and tell him that I'll pop around after lunch.
No, you should go now.
Are you sure? Because it would be great to show him that he can rely on me.
No, absolutely. I'll go back upstairs, make myself comfortable, and I'll wait.
Thank you for being so
All
understanding.
right, I will cancel the car. I'll call the restaurant and tell them that we will be late.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey.
If you're here to arrest me, just get on with it,
I'm
all
not
right?
here about the prescription pad, okay? Look, a few weeks ago, Sonya saw you having some words with some bloke.
So?
So, it worried me. I asked Sonya to ID the guy down at the station. He's a crim. His name's Michael Caluzzi. Do you know him?
Never heard of him. But I remember having a blue with a customer, though.
Michael Caluzzi is one of Dennis D'Amato's guys.
But I don't know him.
Look, you can stop denying it, okay? I know what's going on. You're being threatened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. It's okay, mate. You can drop the act. Look, D'Amato approached you about using the garage as a front for his operation. Am I right? And when you said no, Caluzzi roughed you up and threatened you into submission. He probably threatened your whole family, just like he did with Naomi, which is why you kept quiet about it. Made up that whole bike accident story to cover for your injuries. And what's more, there's nothing on Stubbsy, which makes me think, is he in on this too?
Well, what are you going to do?
Well, first of all, I'm going to charge Caluzzi with your assault. And then I'm going to force D'Amato's whereabouts out of him. So we can shut this operation down for good. Mate, hey, it's okay, all right? You don't have to lie anymore. I'll take care of everything. Come here. Come here. You all right?
These triangles, they're really strong because they spread out the weight, and they're much more stable than a rectangular support.
How do you know all this stuff?
Ah, that's because my father, your great-grandfather, Jim Robinson, was a structural engineer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, his name's Jim. So was mine. Did he ever build any bridges?
No, engineers don't actually build the bridges, they just design them. But yeah, I reckon he probably designed a few in his time. Now, do you want to put some angled supports across the top?
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, you start gluing those triangles together, OK? Like that.
Thanks, J-Dad. My bridge is totally going on display in my class.
Hey.
Hey, Mum, G-Dad's been helping me with my bridge.
Yeah.
Hope you don't mind, but Jimmy texted me to come over and give him a hand. But you know what, now that you're here, I'll head off.
No, stay. We need to add the supports.
Yeah, I was going to make some sangers for lunch. You could stay if you like.
Yeah, I'd love that. I mean, I had made arrangements with Naomi, but she won't mind if I cancel, OK?
OK. Hey, are you on your way back?
No, listen, there's been a slight change of plans. I'm actually going to have lunch with Jimmy and Amy, but I promise I'll make it up to you.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'll cancel the reservation.
Hey, G-Dad, is this how you do it?
Hang on a second, mate. Listen, just order some room service and I'll be back in an hour or so to resume work, OK?
Have a good... Oh. Time.
Oh, hey. Aaron home?
He's out shopping.
You okay?
Yeah. What are all those?
The old files on D'Amato. I reckon with the new lead, the Sarge will reinstate funding for the investigation. I've got a caliph out on Caluzzi, so hopefully we find him in the next few days. Oh, which reminds me, have you written down Stubbsy's number for me? Tyler.
I don't have it.
Mate, it's okay, I'm not gonna...
I don't have it because Stubbsy doesn't exist.
What? What are you talking about?
I work for D'Amato.